So this is what's going on, man. I just got back home now. I was out east practicing, testing and tuning my drag Baja. I am still waiting on parts on my Max T. I can't drive it, but it's nice out. It's from here on it's gonna be dark, so it's about 6 something right now. Anyways, and I have to break it in, so might as well fire it up, start it up, get some fuel flowing through it, and hopefully tonight I'll get the parts from Ray from Track Day Hobbies. I don't want to bother Ray too much because today is Marcia's birthday. Happy birthday, Marcia. He said he's got the parts for me, and we may still meet up today. Anyway, let me bring you inside. Let me show you a little bit better. And anyways, here's my drag Baja. It did very well today. I have to still keep doing a few adjustments, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's always something. You gotta always adjust, keep adjusting shit, changing things on a Baja, a drag Baja especially. Primal Dragster, oh man, it's less stuff. It just they go straight. You just have a better chance of going straight, less finessing, less knick-knacking stuff. With the drag Baja, it's a lot of work, So those of you that do run drag Bajas, much respect, man. They're hard. It's not for everyone. It's definitely not for E-words, man. No way. But I want to ballpark get it dialed in, and then that's it. Put it to the side, man. Because the more you test, the more you tune, the more you're out there, you're gonna always fuck some shit up. You're gonna start from the beginning. It's crazy how it is with the drag Bajas. But the only thing good that you'll get out of always being out there testing and tuning is just track time. Is your reaction time, you keeping your cool, your nervousness down. That's the only good thing. The rest, if you can keep it cool, man, put that shit to the side once you have it good, bro. Because the more you touch it, the more it's always something. Okay, so this is what I'm up to. I worked on this here very late last night. I had to stop working on this yesterday because I got called into work. All right, we had to set up more exhaust fans for these rooms. Where I work, they're taking care of coronavirus patients. So it's pretty bad. All right, things are getting kind of crazy. I hope everyone is safe out there. Keep washing your hands. 20 seconds or better, all right? The shit's getting a little crazy. We were just told today that all of Nassau County, Long Island, every school will be closed for at least 2 weeks. So my kids are going to be home for the next 2 weeks. Is nuts. But yeah. But anyway, so between that and coming home late last night, I still got to wrench on this. The problem I have is this. All right, I'm waiting on these parts here. I'm waiting on these parts. This is still broke. All right, I can't run a body without it. And this part is still broke. All right. Now, I thought that this kit, the metal kit, came with everything, but it didn't. It's just a curved part. So I don't even need these now. But anyway, big shout out to my boy, Gary. Gary was here last night, late at night. He dropped off these parts for me. This is for another build. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I had mentioned in my previous videos what I wanted to do, my future build. I'm going to be running this chassis. We'll talk better about that another time. That's the same chassis I used for my friend Carlos's drag Baja, all right? I don't know if it's a mistake. It's probably a big mistake using that here, all right? A higher risk of bending this, but whatever. If I have to redo it, I'll redo it, but you're probably better off keeping this strong as possible for bashing wise, monster truck-ish wise. All right, but I want to use that. So anyways, the BROVAN 45cc engine is in here. I may have to swap this around. This is the old style first gen pull start and the flywheel claw crap for this. All right, that Rovan 45cc engine has the better updated one. Okay. So I may have to swap that out still in the future. But anyways, another thing I want to bring up. This velocity stack is a tiny hole velocity stack. It's not like this here. This glory hole one from Bartolone, okay? We don't care. Bartolone doesn't care. He said just run it the way it is. All right? We will we just want to see how this thing runs, if it's new, you understand? So we're gonna just see how it runs. From here on in, all these little, we're gonna upgrade. We can upgrade carburetor, we can upgrade velocity stack, and also don't forget clutch and spring. I'm running bone stock Rovan clutch and spring. All these things will just be upgrades. So if this thing runs good the way it is now, it's just gonna run better for you and for me when I run my stuff, my preferred stuff. All right. And Bartolone told me this is not even his modified 990 carb. It's a bone stock 990 carb. All right. So those of you with your Rooster Tail 990s and your Bartolone modified 990s, it'll just be an improvement if you run that carb. Even the stock 45cc carburetor, if it don't leak on you and if you have no problem, would be a great upgrade, all right, to run over here. So we're running bone stock 990 carb with a tiny ass velocity stack. I'm like, yo, Chris, can I at least just change the fucking velocity stack? This is that tiny shit. He's like, no, just leave it. We just want to run it. Just run it, he said. Just drive it. Just run it. The way it is, run it, he says. He kept saying it over. I'm like, all right, so be it. I got the exhaust back on here, and that's it. So she's ready to rock and roll. The steering is good. And I'm just waiting on these parts here. So Ray supposedly has them, all right, the HPI parts. I hope he has the part here to hold the body up. If not, I may just have to run it with the 5B setup. That's all. I just won't put a body on here. All right, at least we can drive it, because I'm not going to drive it like this, people. You can't. You're going to lose hinge pins, all that shit. I even thought about just sticking, I think if I run the Baja Q wheelie bar, I could just run that in the back, but I don't want to take this apart and dick around and then put shit back. I don't have time for that, all right? But if I run this wheelie bar in the back, I could eliminate that whole shit. No, yeah, but still, I won't be able to fit the body. But at least I could at least drive it. But no, I'm just gonna wait till I get the right parts, all right? Plus it's getting dark now, so. Anyways, listen. Let's fire this bitch up. I want to run it. I want to run some fuel through here. What I will do when I get my very own BROVAN 45cc ReedCase engine, I will be upgrading the fuel system here, all that. I got plenty of other carburetors here, velocity stacks I could just swap on here. I had asked, yo, bro, I'm like, Chris, can I just swap the damn carburetor out? Can I just swap the velocity? At least the velocity stack. Let me swap it out. He said, no, run it as is. All right, so be it. We're going to run it as is. So much water, even without the wheels. That's crazy. All right, just got some Cam 2 in here, some nice Dominator oil. I'm going to start this up. I still don't know what air filter I'm going to put here. I'll decide later on. Let me get this primed up. I'm going to have to put the camera down to fire this up 2 hands. All right, we're primed up. We're ready to go. And I don't know if... Now that was easy. That's what I like about that. Those carbs are easy, bro. Anyway, she's smelling great. She's smelling like Cam 2, baby. She's got some good blood, some Dominator oil in there. I'm gonna break her in, people. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hopefully my next video will be me running that shit. Alright? Look at that. Nice and smoky, kid. All right, sounds good so far. Let's run her now. Anyways, I'm gonna break that in a bit. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna bring in my drag Baja, and that's it. Call it a day. Now, I'm gonna probably throw in all the videos, the clips that I've taken yesterday after this. But from here on in, see you later. This is what happened yesterday. All right, people. Let me just do. I wasn't gonna film, but let me show you what I'm up to. We got Carlos in the house. That engine is happy to see you, bro. It's sticking up high, man. It's got the arm up stiff right there, kid. Just telling Carlos that I got future plans for this. All right, so the next time this engine comes out, hopefully it'll be from me installing a brand spanking new one of these here. But I'm gonna be changing chassis plates, chassis. I'm gonna be doing a few things. I have plenty of Baja transmissions around here. I got King Motors, I got Primal RCs. But I think I'm going to use straight up Rovan case with Rovan diff cup. All right, we're gonna try that out. I've had this here for a long time. All right, actually when Rovan first came out with it, a few of you guys are aware of it. I could not use it on my Primal RC transmission, and I could not use it on my Turo Racing transmission. But this is Rovan's heavy duty billet diff. All right. But this will fit in a Rovan case. All right. You will have issues trying to fit it in a Primal, Turo Racing, King Motor transmission. Primal Dragster transmission. This one here has got a locker in it. No diff. All right. But this is a very good case as well. And what I like about it, it's a 3-piece. All right, this will split in here and here. So that will give you easy access to replace the diff. All right. The Rovan diff case, it's only a 2-piece, not a 3-piece like this. So you would have to take the whole transmission out to replace the diff. That's the only problem that I don't like about the Rovan diff case. All right. So this one here is like a quick change, which is cool. And also the Turo Racing one as well. You guys see me use that on my Dragster and a Drag Baja. All right, there it is. This guy Carlos just put some animal pump. He just put some animal pump on my Max T, you people. Pump, kid. Matches too, bro. It's nice.
Oh, that's right.
Zah.
I thought you were gonna notice. Oh my gosh.
And what we got here is the King Motor version. Also a 3-piece. Easy access to the diff. Very nice as well. See that? All right. I could save some money and use what I got, but I think I'm just going to get the Rovan case that I never got before. Give that a try. Hopefully I won't have any diff issues because you have to remove everything to get inside of it. I wish Rovan had an easy access diff to it, but yeah, we'll give it a try because I want to run that, see how that is. If not, we'll go back to what we already know. We can use Black Magic gears. We can also use Blackbone gears. We could do whatever to the Baja transmission. We can run Dark Soul tubes. We can run many different types of, see that? Here's the tubes. I really love that. They last a long time, man. You save a lot of money. If you ask Steve about it, DDM was supposed to come out with these. All right, Steve told me that he was going to try to keep these going in the future for us. They may look different. I think they come in black now or something, but it will be like that. Just ask Steve from DDM. All right, people, so just a heads up, since this was a broken part here, I have no choice but to install and upgrade a new one right now. As I said before, we will be upgrading things on my next BROVAN engine here, not this one. When I put my brand new one in, that's when we're going to be upgrading things here and changing things around, even fuel system. So I have no choice, and this is the part number. Here it is. It's an upgraded aluminum one. There's a part number from Rovan. And since we're filming here, we must see what this clutch looks like. I do not want to reuse this, but we will reuse this. On my next engine change, we will be upgrading this. Here's a quick look at the clutch bell, stock clutch bell. We're gonna be cleaning it only. Not bad looking. Oh shit, here it is. Wow. All right, so it's dark in there, but there's still plenty of meat left, man. I mean, you guys tell me, what do you think? There's still, I don't know if the quality of those shoes are any good. It's probably not, but they're not bad. I don't care what anybody says. You know why I'm saying that they're not bad? Because this son of a bitch got so hot, and it even smoked, and it got so hot to the point that where it got seized, bro. All right, the car would not move, and I kept forcing it like an asshole. And there's still meat here, people, and this is why it kept running. It kept driving once it cooled down. All right, and this spring, you know this spring is shit now. It's shot. All right, this spring right now is not doing shit because it got heat stressed. It got heated up. It's done. All right, when this summer bitch got so hot. All right, stock carburetor also has like a slight leak. All right. Anyways, we're gonna take this clutch out. I will not risk reusing it, even though it looks like it could be reused, no problem. That's crazy. So another thing that's been on my mind and worrying me is the ball bearings on this clutch bell holder. All right, since it got so damn hot, smoking. All right, this clutch and this bell was so damn hot. You know this ball bearing has to be somewhat shot, but there's not much. I don't feel any play on it. All right, when I spin it, it feels okay. It doesn't feel great, but I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. We will be upgrading this part on our newer BROVAN engine, not on this. But, all right, so this, I'm doing this for the average Joe that wants to save up some coin and wants to get their first modified big bar engine that's reasonably priced, like this will be. You understand? Most guys aren't going to have the money. They're going to dish out coin for this. They're going to dish out coin for the model, and then to buy everything, ball bearings, to upgrade your clutch bell holder and everything adds up. So just in case the person can't, you know, after they buy their engine and they're not able to just yet upgrade their clutch bell carrier, they're going to reuse what they got, right? So that's what I'm doing to you guys. All right. One thing that I'll be upgrading is this here. All right. I will be putting a cooling clutch plate here. Here's the part number that I'm using, RB Innovations. All right. Because I don't have stock ones of these. I'm not going to be taking this one out and reusing it. I'll just keep it in that engine, you know. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. This is not going to do anything for performance cheating. All right, we will still have a stock clutch and spring, but all this is going to do is just keep the clutch cooler. All right, it'll hopefully help have more life to your clutch. That's all. That's all this is going to do. Carlos, I got Carlos over here hooking up my surround sound. My surround sound hasn't worked in so long. I'm trying to get these speakers to work on my ceiling. You hear it? This one? Yeah. There we go. This one's working. You hear that one? Oh yeah, it is. It is. Oh shit! Now we can wrench in this bitch. All right, people. So something I want to bring up. All right, so this is the old styled Rovan 45cc engine that Bartolone worked with. All right, this is what he had to work with, and he did what he could with the old style. And this is the old style pull start. All right, he had an issue with this, but he wound up making some part for it. This even has the plastic claws. All right. Now, the Rovan 45cc engine that came with my Max T, a newer version of it, as you can see, it's better. You got metal claws. Right, it's a better improvement. All right, but I see some stuff here. So one thing that I want to bring up is, even though this is sealed, right? You don't have to put an outerwear on this pull start. Your crankcase, people, you need outerwears on your crankcase, because look, shit came in here. There's sand, debris, all types of stuff in there. See that? Look at that. See all that? All that shit stays in there, then it gets stuck until your pull start. And this is how you mess up and you have a premature life in your pull starts. All right? So, just a heads up over there. Outerwears are very important. Some people even drill holes through here to get air, but what I may wind up doing in the future is probably throwing in a FID pull start on my BROVAN engine. But for now, this is what it's going to be. So now, shit, I think I'm going to have to fucking, I don't know, I can just reuse what Bartolone had. Just be careful with it. I don't know if I should just remove this now or do it later. Keep this here. Ah, fuck. Just, whatever, we'll go with the flow, right? We'll go with that? This velocity stack is even tiny. This is the small hole one. I should really throw a bigger velocity stack, but he said just run it as is, run it. Later on, we could always improve it. You know what I'm saying? We can throw a bigger velocity stack. We can, whatever happens from here on, we will always improve it. You understand? At least the engine is done. We could always improve carburation, bigger velocity stack, like a nice big bitch right here. All right, this is called the glory hole. That's another nickname for the Bartolone velocity stack. Glory hole, kid. Any questions? All right, people. So another thing I want to bring up, since this is a happy to see you ReedCase engine now, you're gonna have to relocate, readjust your links. All right, you have to bring it up further. All right, because the original position was back here more. All right, so you're gonna have to loosen this up, loosen that up, and bring everything over. And then you're gonna have to redo your endpoints. All right, just a heads up.